Alright everybody, welcome to my first Project Zomboid video. My plans for these videos is to keep any character that I make alive for as long as possible. And to make playlists for each life, so like if you know their name, you can just go in my playlist and look for that character and see how many, episodes I make pretty much. I mean, yeah, also this video was recorded on build 41, but after this video, or after this playlist, I will be switching to build 42, just for the ongoing future, because I know I don't know, I'm getting a little tired of build 41. I just don't have as much experience on build 42 as I do on build 41, so I decided to make the first video on build 41. But I guess getting that out of the way, let's get this video on the road. Before I forget, this is our main character, Connie Cordell. Alright, getting things started. I searched the first house, checked outside, see if there's any zombies nearby. There was one. I grabbed up a rolling pin and I grabbed some food before I left. We spawned somewhat near the fire station, so I decided to go for the fire station and get some weapons. Getting our first zombie kill too. After killing these few zombies, I got a backpack and I got a hard hat. And then moving on, after that, we walked down the road a little bit and we found a few zombies to kill. One had a actually a gun. Finally making our way to the fire station, I decided to clear out a few of the zombies out front. Also getting our first level in short blunt right here. I mean, we really never use short blunt, honestly. I am a firefighter, as you can tell, so I really just used axe this whole time. I finally get to watch. Also put on this helmet. No, not yet. And then we finally got our little bunny outfit. My favorite part of this whole first little part of the video. I don't think I've tried it on yet in the playthrough, but definitely will be putting it on later on. I can't believe I spent so long actually fucking grabbing that shit up. After clearing out all the zombies, I decided to check some of these cars for keys or some gas, but none of the cars in the fire station had any keys or gas. So I decided to move on towards the fire. I think I actually went right back inside, but after killing all the zombies, I found the key for the little sheriff car right here, but it was pretty much empty other than some shotgun shells that were in the front. Yeah, like I said, instead of going to the police station, I started clearing out the fire station. I didn't go upstairs, kind of was a mistake later on. But we got ourselves a fire axe, and we finally made our way to the fire station or police station. After putting up whatever little bit of food that I found, I decided to head towards the police station, see if I can find, a car. Found a few cars and one of the modded cars that I added. I think it was the SWAT mod pack. I'm also thinking about adding the desensitized mod pack, and there's one other mod pack. I just don't remember which one. Yeah, none of the cars had keys. Oh, I think yeah, I got one key, but no gas, so there was no really noteworthy. Other than that, there's nothing really noteworthy. And a gun case. Of course, I grabbed up because I was gonna put guns in it, but. First level up an axe. As I was saying, I'm still looking for a car because it's gonna be a lot easier to carry all the stuff back to the police station or to the fire station with a car than just to walk there back and forth, especially whenever I loot the armory in the police station. Found a zombie with a shotgun, so that was pretty good because that's a really good way to level up your shooting in build 41, but don't really have the ammunition to be shooting shotguns and guns and all that in fucking Rosewood right now, especially when there's so many zombies. After killing those few zombies, I grabbed up the SWAT armor because it's actually saved my life a lot in this playthrough. There's a few times where I get grabbed and I just hear my armor get, scratched up instead of me getting bit or actually scratched. So that was probably one of the best things that I've done is put on the SWAT armor. found some ammunition and, you know, some like food. And I found this I don't know really what you want to call it. I guess it looks like a bomber suit that I found, but I didn't really wear it for long. I put it on, but I took it off right when we got to the house because it just wasn't giving me as much protection as everything else that I was wearing. I just put it on because it was just a lot more like simple, I guess. After that, I headed back to the fire station to put the stuff that I just collected up and to clear this one zombie that I heard. Well, I think there's two, but to clear this one zombie that I heard until it turns into two. This is where I made the mistake of not clearing out the top floor of the police or the fire station before I head to the police station. Well, this is where I get my first little taste of death almost. It was I only got a I mean well, I got a laceration. Really isn't only, but at least it wasn't a bite, I guess. After clearing the fire station and getting something to eat, I went to sleep and finished pretty much the first day. The next day, I was just organizing and I was grabbing tools to come back to the police station and break down the door. Because, of course, all the zombies that I killed, I just couldn't find the key. And that's one thing that I've noticed about Build 42 is finding keys in Build 42 is so much easier than it is in Build 41. This police station was probably one of the most lackluster police stations I've ever looted. Like, I don't think we found more than, like, a rifle and a whole bunch of pistols and, like, a box of ammo. But after that, went back to looking for car keys. On another car with keys in it, but no gas, so there's no reason to go and take it. But we went down to like the parking lot behind the building, and we found one car that had a little bit of gas in it, so we ciphered that out, and then we put it in the truck that we found right there. I decided to clear out this little bit of zombies so that we wouldn't get bothered while I grabbed up this trailer. This trailer will be like our saving grace this whole run. Just, I love the trailer mod. If you ever wanted a mod to add, do the trailer mod. They add so much storage to the cars that you have. They add just, it's a quality of life. This is where I wasn't paying attention and it just crashed. And this is where I made the mistake of being stupid tired, low on exertion, and no water or food. And I decided I was going to have to deal with this horde of zombies. that was literally breaking in on through the garage as other zombies were breaking through the window. And that's where I realized, oh shit, yeah, that's definitely not happening. I should probably hit the legs. I started to run the zombies over, but that didn't really last long, only because if you can see, the gas tank really isn't that full. So, as I'm running over all these zombies, my car just stops for some reason, and I look down and on E, so that didn't help. As I was saying there, car stopped, and I was trying to get you back going. I didn't realize why it stopped. I didn't realize it was zero. After that, I just took my chances. I ran upstairs and got something to drink, and then I think I slept in the stall. Yeah, I slept in the stall. After that, when I woke up in the morning, I decided it was finally time to start cleaning out some of the zombies and try to claim the fire station back, but I didn't really want to leave the fire station anymore after that. I think I forgot to point out that I also, when I play with my friend, I have this, this, like, what do you call it? I don't know, uh, like when you choose between like Apocalypse and Sandbox and all that, I have my own custom one that I made. And normally when I play with my friend, I like to have the EXP booster a little higher than what it normally is. So I think this is 3 times EXP. So if you notice, that's the reason why the EXP is so much higher. Like how fast I'm getting these levels. And also, right there was pretty close, and I was pinned up against that truck, and for some reason the others were fighting. Finally, I decided to just run around town looking for cars that had keys or gas in them. Put a baseball bat and a gun case in the truck. killing any zombies. I'm just checking the bodies to see if I can find any keys. Really, it's just right now, since I didn't choose the burger career, it's like I need to find keys or I need to find some kind of gas and get these cars so that I can even like get on my feet. I can't really do anything without a car right now. That should be like everybody's main priority on the first day is either get a car or just get somewhere safe to lay low for a little bit. Especially in Build 41. Build 42, I've played it a few times, but it's definitely a lot different than Build 40. Build 41, it's like you can just fight and you feel like Hercules. You see you can fight, but it's like on Build 42, it's like not. Your arms get sore, you run out of stamina quicker. There's a lot more debuffs, especially when shooting. If you're scared or like your I don't know what to call it, anxiety or whatnot, your character misses a lot more. Like in pain, they miss a lot more. So and shooting also, loading weapons a lot harder. The shotguns don't do that spread as much anymore. I mean, they still shoot 6 pellets and all that, but spread is not as good. Like normally, I mean, I don't think I've ever hit more than a shotgun in Build 42. So I decided to do Build 41 in this video, but after I got that truck up and going with a little bit of gas that I found in the other truck, I decided to head to the gas station and start clearing out some of the zombies. Trying to fill up the car and have extra gas tanks for any other cars that I find or generators later down the road. After clearing out all the zombies out front of the gas station, I finally started to loot up all the stuff that was inside the gas station. And I decided to check out this truck to see what was going on. Put a little bit of gas in it, but nothing too noteworthy, especially since I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. I did come back and I did tow it for an extra vehicle. Just putting all the extra stuff that I got from the gas station up in the truck. Nothing really noteworthy right here. And then I just decided to go up to the top floor of the gas station and go to sleep. The next morning I decided to just loot up the rest of the stuff that was at the gas station. After clearing out the fire station, I decided to just go down the road towards the, or after clearing the gas station, I decided to go down the road and just clear a few zombies out and make my way back down to the fire station. After getting back, I unhooked the other truck and hooked up my actual truck that we're going to be using for a while. After all that, I decided, honestly, it's just time to go. So I decided on like my permanent base, which is gonna be out in this field or whatnot, like a farmhouse. But yeah, this part is just me grabbing up everything that I really want to take with me and then just putting it in the trailer. Grabbing up all the tools that I'll need, all the weapons too, and also grabbed all the food. But there wasn't really much since we haven't really went out and did much yet. All we've done really is got car and really raided the police station. But yeah, on my way there, I decided, hey, we might need some skill books. So I started clearing out some zombies just to get them skill books. After that, I made my way to the apartment, so I decided on which is right outside of Rosewood. I had a few zombies out front, a few zombies I had to clear. There were other areas, but other than that, pretty decent spot. Had a shed full of nails and stuff like that. I also found a pistol, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Not that we have a few other pistols. Started to organize the room that we were gonna be staying in. I started placing like gun cases down just to put guns in, ammo cases too. Started just organizing everywhere. Yeah, see, I putting tools in the shed, food down in the kitchen, clearing out some more zombies that were messing with me. But yeah, really just getting the place ready to be fortified. There's a lot more that I want to do. Of course, before the water shuts off, I really want to get my carpentry high enough to make rain collectors. But this video, I definitely did not make rain collectors, but the water still is the making of this video, so we should be fine for at least another day. I decided that we needed another car, so I remember the truck that was over here, and because if this truck broke down, I'd have no way of getting from where the hell it's coming from, especially from the house. So I got this truck, and I took it back to the farmhouse. I had a hard time getting lining it up too. But once I did get it towed, I realized that this truck is, or towing this car is so weird. Like, it didn't really have that, I guess the trailer has. It's just too, it drags behind. And filled the truck up with gas, so I didn't have to fill it up with gas cans, but that's really all I did this day. Was just organize, grab another car for when this car breaks down. Yeah, that's about it. I decided that I wanted to go down to like the rich part of Rosewood and just loot some of the buildings, but I sort of messed up a little along the way. I don't know if you noticed, but this is where I messed up. I opened the trunk, and as you can see, the lights in the front are flashing. I didn't really notice. I just thought maybe it was the truck was, when the trunk was open, the truck flashed. I shut the trunk, and I noticed it was still doing that. I was like, all right, whatever. As you can see, for some reason, the audio wasn't really working, but it was the alarm for the truck. So I had a lot of zombies trying to kill me. You can notice, or I didn't realize. Yeah, it was just way too many. So I decided I was gonna try and loop-de-loop get my truck and leave, but there was just so many. I guess I left my truck running in there. Of course, they were a big truck that I was checking. Because the big truck, honestly, I was thinking about taking it because it was really nice. But just getting my food and water up and just trying to get ready to go back and clear some more zombies out. But really, that's all we're doing today is clearing zombies out just to get towards the rich neighborhood. I don't even know why I really cleared them out because I could have just waited, but yeah. I needed to take a rest, so I just decided to go back to the fire station so I didn't have to go home, but yeah. I'm back to clearing out zombies so I can check the rich neighborhood. Another close call right there where I just got grabbed on. Like, SWAT armor just SWAT armor protected me from the bite. After clearing out a lot of the zombies in the area, I started to check the homes and stuff, just trying to find any other books that I didn't have, more food so that I can get my weight up. I haven't really been making sure my calories have been up, but soon I start to have to pay attention to that and get my weight back up. Got another close call where I just didn't get grabbed. Like, they haven't been eating me. I got that zombie repellent on. I found a buzz. It was pretty cool. I found the buzz, but it really wasn't much to note there. I do think my backpack changed there. I wasn't paying attention, but I do think my backpack changed there. So I found a hiking backpack in one of the houses, but I don't think I noted that in my notes. So. I also learned a little bit about patching clothing, but not enough to be comfortable in it yet. I just know that I can patch clothing. I don't know what's the best method to be patching clothing because all I know is the ripped sheets really didn't do much other than giving like the 1% more stress like defense. But other than that, pretty unknowledgeable about all that. I think whenever I switch to build 42, I'm gonna try and like learn a little more about everything. But for now, it's just brain dead me doing stuff. Just grabbing food. Just to get my weight up, like I said. I'm grabbing every frozen piece of meat and all that. That'll give me a whole bunch of calories and protein and just stacking them up for now. Very scary. We're doing a big deal. Putting up all the food that I found. I don't really know what my main objective of coming here was, other than finding food, maybe some more ammunition and like building materials like nails, but I didn't really find what I came there for, honestly. Really just I got a whole lot of food. After that we made it home, but really nothing noteworthy other than probably organizing the stuff that I got. If you can hear that, as I was putting stuff organizing, like I said, fucking helicopter. So I just went outside. Instead of running away like I normally did, I started cleaning out zombies. It didn't take long until I got, pushed out of my home for a little bit. I had to get in my truck and just get the hell up out of there. It really wasn't worth my time trying to fight all those zombies just for more to come because of the helicopter. So I got in the truck and I started driving away. I mean, I think I stopped and started trying to clear again, maybe, but other than that, I was just trying to get into the horde around my spot. But after I realized there was just way too many there, I was like, yeah, it's just time to go. I left to I just honestly took the road until I found no zombies just around my area. I just went and took a nap inside the field. After waking up and finally getting the hell up out of there, came back. It was still a little bit of zombies, but I took a quick work with them, and then I started reading the carpentry book because I realized that one of them broke in and broke the window, but I was more worried about if anything else happens like that, they just swarm me. So I decided I was going to start reinforcing the windows, and I was going to try to make storage containers and rain catchers. But I realized that crafting the container takes carpentry level 3, and no level carpentry level 3. This is where I started to try and get my weight up, get the calories in. Back at it again, trying to get my calories up just a little bit so that, I'm not losing weight anymore, but still just gonna slowly do it, slowly fixing up the windows too, slowly just doing everything. And I do apologize for this editing style and just me talking, like, maybe it's just not that great. But I promise, as time goes on, I'll probably get a little bit better. It's also my first time doing a voiceover, and honestly, my first time ever recording, like, natural projects on my video. I will do my damnedest to make sure the quality of these go up. Organizing my room again. We got all the cases down. We got all the ammo cases, and I was just checking on everything we got. Also was decorating a little bit. Got me a little plushie from the last time we went to town. And I decided to just put it on the bed. I finally decided it was time to saw up these logs and just start the reinforcing of this place and making it finally a home. Really didn't do much though. All I did was reinforce the windows with planks, but I wanted to do more, but there was just way too much. Like my brain was doing too many things at the same time. Like I need storage, I need rain collectors so when water goes out. I wasn't really thinking, so I was just collecting logs and sawing them. That was all I was doing, reinforcing windows. After reinforcing all the windows, I decided I was gonna go chop some more trees down the road and bring them back to the base so that I could, you know, start working on the carpentry. forgot to put the logs. I just dropped them off and installed them. But then I noticed that's when I realized that my carpentry was kind of level to do anything yet. So like, the point of me doing this really was like not really all that. I was going to build walls and just level it up doing that. What I normally already was going to do was make crates. That's how I normally level up my carpentry, but wasn't high enough level carpentry yet to even build crates, so I just gave up on that idea. I was gonna do walls, but then I gave up on that idea too because I didn't want to build so many walls just to break them down. So I decided upon just honestly leaving him and making a fucking uh God, I can't even think. I decided to make just fucking go to house and break stuff. I sort of fucked up here. I forgot to start my recording, and what I was doing was just, I went up the street to do carpentry, and as I was doing that, I sort of remembered that there was a gun store, not a gun store, army depot like place, and that became my whole game plan. Like I totally got sidetracked from doing the carpentry, and I just started going to this army depot place to grab some guns and some ammo. I guess I really just got so sidetracked here, and it honestly, this is why the video really was so long, is because just getting there took a little while, but actually clearing it out took the most time because just my car stopped working multiple times. Just it was a hassle, but it was a lot of fun doing it, and you'll see what happens next. As you can tell, this is where the whole plan of going to the army depot really fucked up. The truck stopped working. I just destroyed the engine, and I had a ginormous horde of zombies chasing after me. But I mean, I tried clearing some out, but honestly, I decided just to run to the woods and try to move in. Here's me realizing that chocolate gives you a lot of calories for no reason. So I ran through the woods, losing the zombies. And then I finally made my way to the army depot, and honestly, it was pretty clear. I was kind of happy that it was pretty clear, but like usual, shit goes wrong. Like usual, shit goes wrong, and now I have to fucking run for my life because I'm exerted, I'm thirsty, and just nothing's going right for this character right now. Truck broke down, now the alarm is warning every zombie in this whole little small town just straight to the place I want to be. So now I'm just resting here, trying to get my exertion down a little bit so that I can clear some zombies without being absolutely devastated. After clearing out a few zombies on the way down to where the actual cars are, I got to the gas station in the automotive part of the town and just went looking for cars that had some kind of gas in them, just so that I could detach the truck with the trailer and clear out these zombies easier. I was honestly just gonna grab a car and start running zombies over, but decided against it and just slowly crawled up to the town and cleared out a lot of zombies and sneaky. After clearing out all those zombies, I finally got inside here. There wasn't many zombies, so I thought it was pretty safe. I decided to get drink and eat whatever the hell I can, and then I took a nap in here just to get my exertion down. And the next day, I finally cleared out a lot more zombies to actually check the parking lot for any car that showed keys in them. And went pretty well. As you can see, after I was done clearing with that zombie horde, I found a car with a lot of gas in it, so I just decided I was gonna use this to clear out the zombies. And yeah, start uh, start the time of attack to the army depot. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm kind of looking for some feedback here too. Like, would y'all like to see me killing these guys, like how I did that little like zombie killing spree right there, where I just clip out most of the part of me killing them and just show the part where their head gets just squashed? Or would y'all rather just like me edit out completely? I mean, obviously leave some parts in showing them fighting a zombie, but like just edit out the whole interaction of all those zombies, like right here. Yeah, just let me know in the comments if that shit's just annoying or if there's a certain way people would prefer it. I finally decided to run a few of them over because it was just getting a little too much for me. Especially when I was exerted and all that. I had to get rid of just the bar stuff, but I was standing back. Yeah, it's tired. We're clearing all the zombies out. I decided to take a little peek inside and started cleaning out one more zombie. No, honestly, I couldn't get in there yet because every time I went in, there was still another zombie. So, as you can tell, I went and I turned the light on for the zombie, and I noticed there was like 8 more in the back. First little glimpse of what the hell is going to be found. Swear I had another little scare. I'm just getting grabbed on. And I thought I had a laceration, but it was just a scratch, so it should be fine. I did get a little scared because I couldn't bandage myself along the way, but I just decided to run him over again. After clearing them all out, I decided I was going to take at least try to take a nap, but I didn't get to, so I just ate and took a drink out of the sink and started to clear out the place even more. And that's when I took a nap inside the car. Yeah, I wasn't really grabbing much, but I was looking at all the crazy loot that was going to be in here. There was a lot of boxes. Not as many guns as I thought there was going to be. I think there was maybe 6 guns in total, but everything else was pretty much done. But yeah, I decided that honestly I wasn't gonna deal with trying to clear out this whole town with just my melee weapon. This is when I decided honestly there's enough shotgun ammo here. I'm just gonna put everything I have up so I can carry as much as I can and go buck crazy out there with the shotgun. So my shooting level is pretty high. But yeah, after all that, I decided it's finally time just to start shooting and using up some of the ammo that we have in there, but nowhere near enough. There is definitely like at least 20 more boxes of shotgun shells in it. I did wish the shotgun had a little bit of more ammunition in each tube when we reloaded it, but really, it wasn't that big a deal. So, hope y'all enjoyed this little, I guess I would say a little montage of just killing a shit ton of enemies. after clearing out all those zombies, I decided it was finally time to like wanting to loot it, but we couldn't because our car really didn't have that much space. We didn't want to drive the trailer back in a car that probably didn't really pull it, so I didn't want to go for it. So I decided to take a nap, and then in the morning I drove back down to the gas station to look for a truck that actually pull it or work it. Before I could do any of that, I had to do another fucking shooting spree with a shotgun. After clearing out all those zombies, I found the car that we were going to be taking. It's a van with some pretty good storage in the back. And, yeah. All I had to do now was head back to the truck and take the trailer off and, excuse me. But yeah, we're going to take the truck and fill it up with gas. The gas cans we found inside the gas station, fill it up, and then we're going to make our way to the trailer. Finally making my way there, there was just a lot of zombies there, so I decided I wanted to shoot, but then I just decided against it because there wasn't that many. So I decided just to run for the truck and actually grab an axe out the back of the truck and actually clear some of them. I actually had a very hard time getting the truck out of the trailer, so I had to back up my car and just keep pushing on it until it finally got close enough where I could attach it to the van. But after that, we got the van hooked up and everything, so decided to, get back to the fucking gun store or the army depot. And I finally just decided to start gathering everything inside the store. I would have edited it out, but I mean, some people maybe want to see me actually looting, so I just sped it up for y'all. If y'all want to see what I actually got, just slow it down a little bit. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this little sped up montage. After all that, I just got some water and got back in the van, and I decided, honestly, might as well loot the gas station down there. So I also sped that up so y'all didn't have to fucking watch me loot the whole gas station. Alright, here's me deciding on looting the not looting, but taking the fire truck. It had the keys and had a little bit of gas in it, but I decided against it because it's just, I don't know, its storage is really bad, so I just left instead of actually taking it. But the rest of this video is just me getting home, well, the trip home, and I'll see y'all when we get back to the house. Alright, everybody, we finally got home. This was a very long episode. I think honestly all of them are gonna be like this. Hopefully I can get episode 2 out, and hopefully even more without dying. But this is the first episode of hopefully a long series, and I hope y'all had fun watching. Hope y'all can find it in your hearts to like and subscribe, maybe put on the post notifications, and hope y'all have a good day. Peace.